Coming up on the Sports Desk, Coach Rochelle Squire and her Torrance volleyball team host the Tartar Challenge. See who came away with the championship in this weekend's tournament. Plus, Bishop Montgomery and South are trying to defend their home turf. See how they did as Bellflower and Santa Fe try to invade T-Town's finest. All that and more coming up right now. Welcome to the Sports Desk. I'm your host, Byron Newsome. Not only can you find me here, I'm on Instagram and Twitter too. That's at Byron Newsome TV. When you see me out, say what's up. Send me videos and pics from your sporting events on Twitter and Instagram. The Sports Desk is your show, and I can't make it happen without you. Now, a team looking to make it happen and get back on the winning track this week, the Bishop Montgomery Knights. Coming in at 1-1, the Knights have played good, but they want to play better, facing a Bellflower team that has lost their first 3 games of the season. The Knights are looking to get better and get a win this week. Bishop coming off a 24-21 loss to North, keeping it tight early. Bishop Montgomery looks good, coming through the paper. Merrill Jasper pitches to Jalen Manning on 3rd down, and from the 35-yard line, he breaks the tackle, and the 0-3 Bellflower Buccaneers take a 7-0 lead in the first quarter. Now, Bellflower had given up 125 points in the first 3 weeks of the season, but early on, the Knights could not get it going. Daniel Schubert missing his connection with Bryce Matthews early in the second quarter. They needed a spark, and they got one. Bad snap on the punt deep in Bellflower territory. Nemeka Ndozi, he had 10 tackles on the night. With the tackle and strip, Bryce Matthews scoops it up. Touchdown, 7-7 ball game in the second. Now, the moon was bright, and things started to change for the Knights of Bishop Montgomery High School. On 3rd and long, Daniel Schubert, he scrambles to his left. He finds who? Desmond Gates. First down, inside the 30-yard line. Next play, Schubert hits my man, Bernardo Mofa. He had 8 catches on the night, 97 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Nice catch, baby boy. Bishop takes the lead 14-7. Now the D gives Bellflower nothing at all. They give Schubert a chance to work some magic again, though. Schubert finds Matthews down the middle, first down. And a few plays later, he gets it back to him on the slant with the catch and score. Bishop leads 21-7. Matthews has a defensive touchdown and an offensive touchdown in this one. Now, Schubert got picked off as he tried to get it. Well, no, he actually didn't get picked off. That was my man right there. Amofa again, taking it deep inside Bellflower's territory. He goes back again. This guy's doing pretty good with his passing, but this time it was deflected and picked off. Nestor Delgadillo of Bellflower takes it back. But you know what? When you have a defense like Bishop has, you don't worry about things like that. Ahmad Bealey gets the fumble. Yes, he does, and takes it. They get the ball back. Bishop in control. A few series later, Schubert finds my man, Bernard Amofa. Touchdown, walk it in, baby, walk it in. 27-14 is the final in this one. Bishop wins. Daniel Schubert broke a school record with 25 completions in one game. He also had 259 yards and 3 touchdowns. Cody Coleman had 2 picks for the Knights defense in their home victory. The South Spartans are also at home this week, looking to keep going in the right direction against the Santa Fe Chiefs. Santa Fe has given up an average of 40 points a game in the first 3 weeks of the season. Will South be able to, capitalize against a team that's giving up a lot of points? We shall see. South secured their first victory for Matt Mishler, the head coach, last week. So, hey, what are they going to do this week? They come out, trying to get 2 in a row, but the Chiefs move deep into Spartan territory in the first quarter. Chris Ramsey keeps it inside the Spartan 10-yard line. Next play, Santa Fe hands it to this man called Thomas Gomez. Watch what Thomas does. He takes it around the corner. He faked the cameraman and me. Touchdown, 7-0 Santa Fe. Now South has the ball. Anthony Yakovich hands it to Carl Richardson. Coming across quick. Carl, but he gets hit by quite a few of those guys. I'm telling you, that defense was ready. The defense was ready. 27 seconds. South with the ball. 27 seconds later, Chris Ramsey finds Javier Valdivia. He goes across. South can't touch it. They missed the field goal. After this, it makes the game 13-0 Santa Fe. Now Santa Fe driving again. They're up 19-0 in the third quarter. Hey, Anthony Rugnato with the pick inside the Chiefs' 10-yard line. He takes it almost to the house. And hey, that gives us enough space to do what we need to do. Anthony sneaks it in after a missed PAT. South trails 19-6. Now it's 22-6 in the fourth quarter. South still has the spirit of still wanting to get this win. Yakovich takes it around the corner. Hey, takes a licking, but it keeps on ticking. Yes, touchdown South, 22-12, the game in the fourth, but it was the Chiefs. Damian Assault with the crushing run right here. The run ended any hopes of a comeback. Santa Fe picked up their first win of the season, beating South 29-12. Djokovic scored both touchdowns for the Spartans, leaving their record at 1-2 to start the season. Tough loss for South, but whether you win or lose, coaches want to make sure their team is getting better each and every game. So the Torrance Tartars haven't been able to pick up a win this season, but if they keep getting better, the win is not far away, right? Well, it won't be this week. Peninsula, who had outscored their previous two opponents 96-14, beat our Torrance Tartars 35-17. Ivan Ramirez led the Tartars with 4 catches for 128 yards and a touchdown. He had an interception on defense as well. Your next chance to check out Torrance at home will be on September 30th against Lawndale. Now, on the other end of the spectrum, the West Warriors have pulled out a couple of tough victories to start the season off, undefeated. But this week, they will be facing a team that went to the semifinals of the CIF Western Division last season. Now, maybe that team is not as good as they were last year, but this team is still pretty good. Taking out the West Warriors by a score of 58-10. This is the most points West has given up in one game since 2012, when they gave up 62 to Miracosta in a loss. This was the first loss of the season for Coach Holton and the Warriors as they look to rebound for their next game next week. Another Torrance City school on the road, the North High Saxons taking on Culver City, two teams that haven't faced each other in over 13 years. But it was Culver City overcoming 5 turnovers to beat the North Saxons 37-14. Saeed Galloway had 113 yards rushing with a score, and Cersei passed for 129 yards and a touchdown for North as well. The Saxons will play a pair of games at home before hitting the road again on October 14th against Lusinger. Coming up next on the Sports Desk, the Torrance Tartars play host to an action-packed volleyball tournament. See who came out on top. Plus, the Rams played their first regular season home game in LA in over 20 years. Scores, highlights, and a lot more coming up next.
You're going to need me. You're going to need us. All of us. You're going to need our technical skills, our math, our engineering skills. You're going to need our help with your water, your air, your food. You're going to need our organizational skills, our problem-solving skills. You're going to need our determination, our honesty, our compassion. You're going to need the next generation of leaders to face the challenges the future will bring. And we promise we'll be there when you need us.
We are back. Make sure you catch me on Instagram and Twitter. That's at Byron Newsome TV. Find out what's happening. Let me know what's happening, and we can make it happen right here on the Sports Desk. Now, the North Torrance High School girls volleyball team has had a lot of movement at their head coach position over the past few years. And as Julie Villanova reports, new Saxon coach Ryan Cronin hopes that during his time here, he can help the Saxons reach their fullest potential.
North Torrance women's volleyball has only won 2 games this season. Coming off a tough road loss against Palos Verdes, they're looking into their matchup against Vista Mar with a different attitude. In the early going, the game was not looking great for the North Torrance Saxons. Losing the first match 25-21, they came back for round 2 with strength and energy. But winning just one game would not cut it. They were defeated by Vista Mar. First-year head coach Ryan says they need to bottle up the energy from their winning match and bring that throughout the entire game.
My advice to the team would be find the energy that we had in the game that we won and bottle it and bring it from point number 1 and be able to do it through the whole match, because this one wasn't about skill level, this was just about effort.
Unfortunately, the team was not able to add a win to their resume, but it is still early on in the season. First-year head coach Ryan Cronin has plenty of hope for this young team.
For the season are that we continue to do the same things, improve every day, be better by the last day than we are at the first.
Improvement seems to be a common theme for today's game.
We can definitely work on our energy and keeping a positive attitude because volleyball is just a game of momentum and we have to keep the momentum up. So we just always have to keep it on our side.
As for the seniors who have been through 2 different coaches during their time at North, they are taking all the advice they can from Coach Cronin.
He's been helping us spiritually, keeping us up and giving us little pointers on where to go and just stuff that we don't see on the court that he sees.
The season is still early on. Senior captain Kaylee has bigger plans for her team.
That shouldn't matter because we should all have heart, and it's definitely a challenge, but it's okay because we're up for it.
The North Torrance Saxons came up a bit short in their matchup against Vista Mar. New head coach Ryan says that senior leadership is pivotal for the Saxons overcoming their losing record. Reporting from North Torrance High School, I'm Julie Villanova with the Sports Desk.
Thanks for that, Julie. Well, the Saxons didn't have long to rest. They came together with 4 other Torrance area teams to play in the Tartar Challenge varsity volleyball tournament. Hosted by Torrance High School, the ladies and their pregame snack who does not like pixie sticks. The 2016 Tartar Challenge has Palos Verdes, North, Vista Mar, Culver City, Santa Monica, West, and Bishop Montgomery in attendance at this year's tournament. Now, after pool play, the host team faced off against Vista Mar. Elizabeth Truman sets for Allie Grill. Vista Mar was there. Truman bumps the dink. Who places it just right. There we go. Torrance leads early in the first set. Now, we had some back and forth. Ashley Gambian for the dig. Truman sets it up for Kaylee Baker. And she gets it in, rocks it home. Torrance leads 6-4 in the first set. Torrance looked really good. Now, down by 3 late in the first, Jessica Les scored. Sets it up for Erin Orino, who floats it in the air. Truman, but Vista Mar was there. Nice hustle. They got back. Les scored. Orino. Les scored. And we got it again. Who pops it in and it lands. Torrance played a tough match, but Vista Mar was able to get by Coach Michelle Squire and her squad in straight sets, 26-24, 25-21. Another first round matchup was North facing Palos Verdes. North was ready in this one. I talked to the coach before the game. He wanted his girls to play hard and play well. Jade Pinnell bumps, Kylie Morimoto sets it, Alana King slams it. And it was blocked by PV. Okay, North down in the first set. But Erin Howell gets it, Morimoto to King with a touch. But after they digged it out, they kept it alive. Anita, Kat, Matsui, Morimoto. King this time sends it, no return address. North scores. Howell, Morimoto, King blocked by PV, Pinnell, Morimoto, Pinnell. Badar sets it. I'm telling you, PV is a good team. They're up big in the first, but there was no quit in our girls from North High. Erin Howell digs it out. Lacey Gallagher. Jade Pinnell puts it over. They get it over, but hey, right back. Howell to Morimoto, and King keeps it going. She puts it in for North in the right spot, scoring for North, but it wasn't enough. North loses in the first round to a very good PV team. Still in the first round of the tournament, West taking on Bishop Montgomery. Coach Beverly Hayes on the West Warriors taking on Bishop. This is the first round. West, another local team. Jocelyn LaCroix with the power serve, keeping things tight early for the West Warriors, but the height on Bishop's front line became a problem. Jen Fuller is rejected by Mia Hajikato Abrino. She keeps it alive. Kristen Strauss tries to knock it in, but she's blocked. Bishop leads 11-3 in the first. Bishop serving. Strauss, Lauren, damn. Jennifer Fuller. Hey, they get it going. Lays it over with the left hand. West trails by 9. Still not too close. Brianna Martin serving for Bishop. LaCroix, Tam, LaCroix. Bishop, no return. They pull within 8. West hung tough, but Bishop was too much on this winning in straight sets to knock out West and move on to the next round. Tough face, Santa Monica. The Bishop Montgomery Knights cruise into the second round where they will face off against the Santa Monica Vikings. Santa Monica beat Culver City in the first round in 3 sets, and they came out strong against the Knights. The Knights trail 4-1 in the first set. Leanna Garcia keeps the ball in play. Levine knocks it over, and team captain Sydney Hall blocks Santa Monica to bring Bishop within 2. With the winner going in the tournament championship, Santa Monica taps it, and Santa Monica Vikings, they actually go up by 5 points right here. Rebecca Tapnes, though, they still have the spirit. They are ready. They are not giving up. They know what they can do. Rebecca Tapnes, Julia Yacarino to Madeline Cardenas. Hey, with the pressure bringing the Knights back down 12-7. Down 14-8 is Levine serving. Sydney Hall with the block, 1 point. Knights, they feel a comeback, and so do I. Still going, Levine, Hall, Vikings recover, but it is London Williams. Puts it back in. Bishop trails 16-10 in the first set. Levine to Hall, and they come back unbelievable. They outscored them 15-6 to finish this off. Levine to Hall, nice and light. Bishop on the comeback. Carolyn Villamoso knocks it over. Courtney Hall, Lauren Turner with the block. And then Courtney Hall puts it back down for good. They can't get that one over. They complete the comeback, ladies and gentlemen. Bishop takes Santa Monica out 25-23 in the first set, 25-15 in the second set to put Bishop in the championship of the Tartar Challenge. Bishop Montgomery will be facing off against Palos Verdes for the championship. Both teams look good throughout the tournament, but which team would come away as the champions? This man right here knows a little bit about championships. Eldon Campbell was in attendance, former NBA champion with the Detroit Pistons in 2004. Did to see his daughter play for Palos Verdes against Bishop Montgomery. Neither team had lost a set during the tournament play, thanks to play like this. Catherine Lynch with the power. Bishop down early. J.L. Campbell, that's Eldon Campbell's daughter. With authority, Rebecca Tapnes is there. Yacarino, Lauren Turner. Oh, they put it in. Bishop takes the lead in the first set. Campbell, with the power. It was Turner and Hall defend, but Sarah Dyer scores it for Palos Verdes. Bishop is not shaken, though. Campbell pops it over. Oh, did you see the finesse? I love it. I love it. Bishop 9-7. But just so you don't forget, watch this. Hall, we have power too, not just finesse. Hall, they are sisters, Sydney Hall and Courtney Hall. Bishop looking to finish and win the first set. Levine to Sydney Hall for the set, no. Right there. They didn't get it because Palos Verdes was there. They can't put it in, 25-23. Bishop wins the first set, on to the second set. Different side, but same results. Brianna Martin serving ace. Bishop goes up in the second set. Tapnes, Levine. Ooh, did you see the fake? Williams and Hall fake. Villamoso kills it. PV stayed close, though. Campbell, Dwyer, Bishop just couldn't get it back in. But in the end, this is what I like. Caitlin Foley, Yacarino, back to Foley. Set, match, win. Bishop Montgomery wins the Tartar Challenge Championship.
About finishing strong this year. That's been kind of what we talk about in practice, is that even if we're not starting off as strong as we should, we're going to be finishing strong. And today especially, seeing just everybody coming together and being able to identify if they made a mistake, what they did wrong. So it kind of makes our job as coaches a little bit easier. They already know exactly what's going on, what their job is, and they take care of it.
I feel honestly so accomplished because we worked really hard the entire tournament.
I really want to go out strong, and so do all the other seniors, and so we really wanted to win this really badly, so it feels good.
This tournament victory, as well as some other big wins early on, has the Knights locked and loaded and ready for league play that begins this week. Coming up next on the Sports Desk, the Elko Warriors have been hot. See if they can stay hot against undefeated Grossmont College. Plus, see what happened when our LA Rams officially opened the season at their new home. All that when we get back.
As an 18-year-old, I let my mistakes kind of take over my life. I was 0.5 credits away from completing high school, and I didn't do it. When I found out that I was pregnant, I know that I had to do something for myself if I wanted to make her a better person and provide a better life for her. My family never stopped pushing for me to be better because they knew what I could become and who I could become as a person. My support team is amazing. The educational director here, my sister, and even my 7-year-old daughter has just been more than the support that I could ask for.
And to see you makes me proud.
I've been given an opportunity, and I'm just thankful for it.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
Welcome back. But you know you missed me when you were gone. But you don't have to miss me. I'm always on Twitter and Instagram. That's at Byron Newsome TV. Find out what's going on with us and let me know what's going on with you. Send me videos, some pictures, and I'll get you on the sports desk. The El Camino Warriors football team has started the season like it hoped by winning and not losing a game yet. On the road for the second week in a row, they faced the undefeated Grossmont team. The Warriors led 14-7 in the second quarter, but Grossmont went on a 28-0 run to give Elko their first loss of the season, 35-14. After being on the road, the Warriors will play their next few games at home. Speaking of playing at home, the Los Angeles Rams just played their first regular season home game in LA, the first NFL game played here since 1994. The Rams hosted the Seattle Seahawks in front of over 90,000 fans. And here are some important numbers. 39, 28, 47, hut. I mean, kick. That was all that happened. 39, 28, and 47-yard field goals by Rams kicker Greg Zuerlein were the only points scored for the Rams. Seattle was held to only one field goal, meaning the Rams win in a low-scoring game by the score of 9-3. Doesn't matter, though, as long as they get the W. They go on the road for a few, and their next home game will be in October, on October 9th, against the Buffalo Bills. Keeping it on a professional level, one of the many perks of living in Southern California is that we have so many pro sports teams to support. The NFL is back. We've got soccer, basketball, hockey, and baseball that is in its stretch run right now. The Angels are out and can't make the playoffs this year, but the Dodgers still have a chance. They are going back and forth with the San Francisco Giants for tops in the NL West. Only a few games have separated the two teams for weeks. The Dodgers will be on the road for their final 6 games of the season. The Giants, however, will be at home for their final 6 games, ending the season with a weekend showdown with the Los Angeles Dodgers. The schedulers definitely got this one right. The series will probably decide who goes to the playoffs and who gets an early vacation. Dodgers, Giants, who will take the NL West? We will keep you posted here on the Sports Desk. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of the show today. Make sure you tune in next time. We have got the Torrance sports scene on lock, from the little kids all the way up to the big kids. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And don't forget to sprinkle your school spirit my way, and I will be sure to get you on. That is it for the Sports Desk. I'm your host, Byron Newsome. Keep rising to the top, Torrance. We'll see you next time.